RBI has stepped in not only to arrest the weakness in the rupee but also provide its stability. It is of course being read in the form of higher short-term rates, and to understand the impact on the banking sector, which is taking it on the chin today, whether it's the private sector bank or the PSUs, to understand the impact on the banking sector, also on the economy, because it, of course, the biggest tap for providing liquidity to the economy is banks. Poonam Sani joins us from the research desk. Poonam.
Well, Ajay, clearly on the economic front, Nomura does state that the measures will possibly stem and improve the debt inflows into the economy, but clearly it puts the risk of equity outflows in the system and in the economy, and that probability of a rate hike has gone up, and that there are risks to FY14 GDP growth estimates, and the downside risks to the growth estimates have increased. Nomura's growth estimate for FY14 GDP is at 5.6. Similarly, even BofA does state that they have the bond yields are going to inch up from to around 7.5 to 8%, and they have cut the FY14 GDP estimate to 5.5% from 5.8%, and they now expect RBI to cut rates by about 50 bips versus 75 bips earlier over the rest of FY14. In terms of the impact on banks, Bank of America Merrill Lynch does state that HDFC Bank may not see a major correction, and ICICI Bank should be taken as a good buying opportunity at lower levels, and that PSU banks will be most impacted by the rise in bond yields. Also, Morgan Stanley does state that they like banks with strong balance sheet, and they like HDFC Bank, IndusInd Bank and HDFC Limited, and they have stated that banks like SBI, PNB and Axis Bank should be avoided on account of weak balance sheet concerns. Credit Suisse also has downgraded banks which are of high valuation and which are high wholesale funded banks. So wholesale funded banks like Yes Bank, Kotak, Bank of India, Canara Bank as well as NBFCs will be impacted, and banks with high loan deposit ratio like Yes Bank and IndusInd Bank will also be slightly impacted, and they have downgraded Kotak as well as IndusInd Bank as of now.